I don't need the glasses on. I need the headphones on now. And I need to just kill a little bit of a reverb there, just to, so I can chat and say hello, and hello, 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 hello. And welcome to Darren on a Sunday evening by the piano. I know it's Easter and all that, and I was thinking of not doing this tonight, but I need the practice. It's all about practice, you see. That's what it's about. As always, I hope the sound is okay for you. And we'll just play, I think, and see how we go. There is a comments box open tonight on the right hand side of the screen. If you're looking at it, you'll see the comments there. So anything nice that you say will appear in the comments. Obviously, if we get any clowns on writing anything nasty, then I'll have to sort of take that down and remove it, which is not what I want to do. I do like to leave the comments thing open so that you can see your conversations whilst we're playing. Okay, good evening, welcome, hello, and it's always a slow start in terms of viewers, and I sometimes think to myself, should I just throw a song away? Song number one. It's always a sound check song now, isn't it? Song number one. So I hope the sound's alright for you. Let me know, please, in the chat. Hello, Lee Waddington, good evening. I'm not bad, thank you. I'm alright, yeah. Been practicing the piano, Lee. So I'm just going to play some songs if you want to stick around for 2-3 minutes, or for the full duration of 40 minutes or so, I guess. Which is what we'll do tonight, then please do. But no worries, no stress. I'm just going to go for it with a song called Sunday Morning Footballer. Here we go. Wearing an old man's boots, he's a boy on the ball. It's push and shove over the wall, and he's put clean through on a mission to score. He's got a minute's silence to remember the war. And whatever the weather, the church bells ring as the working class athletic thing turns a fragile boy into the man who can take a hit, still shake hands. Rain come down, rain fall down, rain come down, wash me clean. I'm so dirty, with bruises like I've never known. On the gifted side of 30, a Sunday morning footballer comes home, wearing a shirt that bears his name. He gives his all to what he calls the beautiful game. Now it's a game of two halves, or so they say, and the chance that she missed, she regrets to this day. Put clean through is just about a shoot when she turned to find a girl stepping into her boots. Rain come down, rain fall down, rain come down, wash me clean. I'm so dirty, with bruises like I'd never known. On the legend side of 30, a Sunday morning footballer comes home. Oh, and she's wearing a shirt that bears her name. She's given her all to what she calls, what he calls, the beautiful game. There we go. We're up and running. Thank you. Lovely to see you. Hello, Mary. Hello, lovely to see you. Good evening to you. Good evening, Anthony Poulter. Hello, how are you? Hope you're well. Lee, your favourite, Sunday morning football. It's been around a while, that song, hasn't it? And hello, Melanie. Summer and I are listening and chilling. Nice shirt. Oh, do you know what? I have to be honest with you, Melanie. It's a bottom of the washing pile shirt. I had to think twice before putting it on because it's got quite a frayed collar. Thankfully, these little things, like it's one of those shirts that if I spill my tea down it, you don't see it on the video. I will put your mind at rest on that. I've not spilled my tea down it either. So it is a clean shirt, but it's just a bit frayed around the collar. But it's one of my favourite shirts. It's one of those that you wear at home, you know, that kind of thing. So good evening. Hello, Susan. How are you? How's Sue? Hope you're well. Hi, Dazzy P. Yeah, not been called Dazzy P for a while. And hello, Paul. Here in Bluegrass State. Oh, wow. Brilliant. Good evening, Paul. So, those of you who know the songs, you can shout them out. You can, let me know what you want me to play if you know the songs. Oh, Julie Rainbow. Do you know what? I've never played Julie Rainbow on piano. That'd be interesting. Yeah, we met in the middle of summer on one crazy day when it rained. Yeah, I'd have to work that out, Lee. It's very much a mad guitar song, that one. So that would take some ringing out. This is I'll play this. This is called I Believe in You. Those of you who are proper piano players, please bear in mind, I am a beginner. This is the whole point of Sunday night, it's about practice. I made this decision a few weeks ago to practice with an audience. I thought that would help me to get better and to actually get my act together on the piano. Good evening, Rachel Robinson. Fragile man, angry man, told to sit so he chose to stand, made things work, found a home. He's a lucky man if he's not alone this world. My heart, my truth, this feels like the end of days. Still I believe in you. A mother's tale, a daughter's fears, a sister's hopes, and all those tears for those children born and torn by love and hate. They're the ones that bring the laughter and the joy that makes her world. Her heart, her truth. She falls down, he picks her up again and says, I believe in you. I do. I do. Inner child running wild, medicated, data filed. Now he sits where he used to stand, such a fragile man, an angry man. This world, my heart, my truth. This feels like the end of days. Still I believe in you. Her world, her heart, her truth. He falls down, she picks him up again and says, I believe in you. Do you believe in me? I believe in you. You know what? I do. Fingers are just warming up now. We're just getting there. I sometimes, do you know what? That little thing with age, I wonder if my circulation's not so good because my fingers seem to feel very cold when I start playing piano, which is why I make sure I've got a hot cup of coffee, and I like my cups of coffee. And the one thing we have is with the live streams is. And I'm sure those of you that watch these know. Thank you for those who bought coffee, by the way, this morning. If you're on stereograffiti.com, which is the website, we have a little buy me a coffee thing, which is ways people can support the show and the live streams that we do. We do a brilliant live stream show on a Sunday morning at 11 o'clock where we invite people to come and play in the living room, and it's called Our Living Room Sessions. We have special guests. It's like a house concert with guest musicians coming in. And it's a fabulous morning, Sunday morning. We've got brilliant Jeannie Davis coming playing for us this coming Sunday. And yeah, we do this buy me a coffee thing. And we have these Keep Your Heart Sunny cups. I don't know if you can see that. There we go, to the camera. Which we're going to produce some of these. So basically, you know, people who support the show get a cup. It's rock and roll, isn't it? You know, this is rock and roll these days. You get a cup. You don't get T-shirts and hoodies anymore. You get cups and key rings. Hello, Danny. Happy Austral Spring Equinox. It is fertility, the return of light. It is the return of light. Hello, Rachel Owens. I didn't see you there before. Good evening to you. Yeah, it's the return of light. It's still dark outside. I was thinking of putting the piano thing back to 9 o'clock with the daylight creeping in. But we're only going to run up until about June, I think, and then we're going to have a few weeks off from the live streams while we enjoy summer. He says, slurping his coffee. And, yeah. Let's do Keep Your Heart Sunny. We tried Keep Your Heart Sunny on piano last week, and I think it worked all right. Or should we do Precious Time? I'm in the mood for Precious Time, actually. This is called The Gift of Precious Time, because time is the most precious commodity of all. The second most, well, not the most expensive commodity. The most expensive commodity is probably oil, but it's going to be data soon. Data is going to replace oil as the thing that runs the world. Remember where you heard that first. This is called Precious Time. I love it when your comments make me laugh. A busker sings a song about war, money and government. A mother with a daughter stands and stares. They've been dealing with the system, but the benefits have missed them. So their shopping bags are full of thoughts and prayers. And it's a long way home when you're down and broken hearted. A lonely old party if you're going out of your mind. There's got to be a living, getting high on giving. So I'm thankful for the gift of your precious time. It's a true story. I met a girl called Pearl when I was working in the care home. I was in my 50s and she was 99. She talked about the war, we sang virulent together. The clues are all around, if not the signs. And you know, it's a long way home when you're down and broken hearted. A lonely old party if you're going out of your mind. There's got to be a living, getting high on giving. So I'm thankful for the gift of your precious time. Precious time. Now every song I write sounds like the drive-by truckers, and my croaky spittle voice gets more Dylanish every day. Like the B-word, son of Elvis, I'm rocking the diabetes. I'm not dead yet, I've still got stuff to say. And you know what? It's a long way home when you're down and broken hearted. A lonely old party if you're going out of your mind. There's got to be a living that's getting high on giving. So I'm thankful for the gift of your precious time. And it's a long way home when you're down and broken hearted. A lonely old party if you're going out of your mind. There's got to be a living, getting high on giving. So I'm thankful for the gift, bringing you the gift. Thankful for the gift of your precious time. Oh, so precious time. Buffering then. Buffering. You know, I don't know how many people out there play piano, but because I'm starting out, I've not been playing long, right? Every now and again, I get a little bit of brain freeze, and it's still happening. A little bit of brain freeze where I'm thinking, oh, you know, because I'm still not reading the piano as well as I want to. And so every now and again, and I played it with my glasses on, with my reading glasses on last week, which was quite baffling because I wasn't quite used to that. So, but yeah, you're kind of reading the piano all the time, a bit like reading the guitar or any instrument you play, or like a map. You know, you kind of like you kind of semi know the way there, but not totally. And sometimes you get overconfident, don't you? You know, you think, oh, I know how to get there, and you don't follow the map, and then you go the wrong way around, and that happens. And it's the same on piano. Sometimes you just get carried away. Thank you, Mary, for your kind comment. Danny, we need more Oh, this is where I need my glasses. Kairos time, which means deep time, memorable time, not Chronos time, which is linear time. Yeah, yeah. I was talking to someone recently on this. I'm going to put my glasses on because I look very clever with my glasses on. I was talking to someone a little while ago about the importance of slowing time down, taking control of time and your own time and slowing it down. And Melanie was on earlier on. I don't know if Melanie and Summer are still listening in, but I think of just mother-daughter time where you sit and chill and just nothing else matters. It's just you're in control of your own time together, and when you're in control of your own time, you tend to do things that matter, that mean something, don't you? I think so. Rachel Robinson, thank you. Rachel Owens, thank you. The hairy belly shot. Oh, Mary, you watched this. You watched the best bits this morning. Yeah. We did the Best Bits Volume 1 show this morning on the live stream, and the hairy belly shot. That's on. Did I do a hairy belly? Did I show my hairy belly? Oh, sorry about that. I didn't notice I did that. You do notice some strange things, Mary. Yeah, I didn't know I did that. Gary, wish my guitar playing was up to the same standard as your piano play. Oh, bless you, my friend. It's just time. You just practice, isn't it? It's like everything else. Practice and time. I'm just going to make sure I've not missed any. Hello. Oh, I've missed something. Denise McNichols, good evening. Hello. Hello to you. So Gary, I missed your comment before. Let's just have a little read of this. Gary says, having a rare Sunday night in after hosting an Easter Sunday lunch for our neighbours and comrades. Usually in the pub, so we're glad you're offering a great alternative to Sunday night telly. Thank you very much. Oh, Mary's just come to explain. When I was cleaning my glasses, apparently, you got a hairy... Oh, right. Sorry about that. I won't clean my glasses. Oh, yeah, I did that, didn't I? Right. Just you to notice that, Mary. Oh, flip it. I just completely killed the mood now, haven't I? There we go. Right. Thank you. Right, I'm gonna reclaim the mood now. I'm reclaiming the mood now, Mary Moden. You've brought the show down to the gutter of hairy belly. Oh dear. That's the level we're at, is it? I'm not going to clean my glasses anymore. Ever again. You know who your friends are, don't you, when they point out that you've just shown your hairy belly on video. Oh, thanks for that. Even I don't want that image. A little while ago, I wrote 2 songs, and they were almost identical, but two completely different sets of lyrics. I played one of them earlier, and I'm going to play a second one now. Very similar rundown, but in terms of chord progressions, but certainly a different feel. And this is a very relevant song at the moment. This is called Your War. In fact, I'll play it in a different key. There you go. Then it sounds a little bit different. Very apt for the times that we're living in, and this was written some time ago as well, but very apt for today and the times and the days that we're living in at the moment. We don't care whose side you are on. Your war is a curse out of hell. We all need to shut up and listen to the stories only victims can tell. There's no point pretending there are reasons for this. It's a place where nobody wins. Just the usual suspects forcing the kiss. As one crusade ends, jihad begins. There's no heart in the songs that you sing. Your charade will never lead to a dance. Those are not your children, broken, dying. You choose not to give peace a chance. And the choice of the madman is violence. It's not the will of the people. It's not somebody's faith, not for a country, not in anyone's name. It's not the people in boats, and it's not the folks who protest. It's greed, inhumanity and shame. We're not here to carry your flags. Your words are the weapons you sell. Our fight is for peace and equality. Your war is a curse out of hell. Your war is a curse out of hell. Our fight is for peace and equality. Your war is a curse out of hell. A song called Your War. Did that as an a cappella at the Bucks and Fringe Festival last year, and it worked really well. And the story goes that some of you know I was once upon a time I was a war veteran in the Falklands conflict of 1982. I was in the Royal Navy and on a ship that was in the middle of the stupidity and the atrocity, really. I won't say too much about it, but I wrote a poem. The very first thing I wrote was I was 18 years old and on the ship coming home. I wrote an anti-war poem on the way home, and I wasn't going to play guitar or write any songs for another 3 years beyond that after that poem. But it was that poem, and I read the poem at the Buxton Fringe show last year, and then did Your War straight afterwards. So it's a poem that I wrote when I was 18, and then a song that I wrote some many years later, shall we say, in the next century. Literally, a song from the next century, a poem from the last century that I wrote, followed by a song from this century. Both with the same message. And I remember thinking, wow, I wrote that when I was 18 years old, and I don't think my heart's changed. You become more self-aware as you get older. I've come to realise that self-awareness is more important than self-righteousness. And I'm pretty sure I said that last week, and I'm going to say that again because that's my thing at the moment. Self-awareness is very important because we all get things wrong, and we all have these prejudices, don't we? We do. Hopefully not so many, and hopefully the ones we have aren't ones that we sort of wear on our sleeves and throw in people's faces, which is what some people do. Not me, hopefully. I try. I do my best, as my good friend George Borowski would say. Thank you for all your kind comments. Rachel Robinson and Mary there with some emojis and some loveliness. It's lovely to see people watching on a Sunday night. I really didn't think people would, but you're here, and it's lovely to see you. Thank you very much. We'll do Keep Your Heart Sunny, which is a lovely one to do on piano. I never thought it would work on piano, and then we played it on piano, and it worked. Keep your heart sunny. Here we go. The arrogance of the man is making you sick. You're trying to get through, but the skin is too thick. Human resources are a three-party trick. Follow the money, my friend. Community lifelines in need of repair. Voices for austerity say there's nothing to spare, and you see the desperation in the people who care. Follow the money, my friend. Standing on the edge with your arms open wide, saying I've tried and I've tried, tried and I've tried. Remember, there are millions of us on the same side, and keep your heart sunny, my friend. Science and technology leaves us on the brink. Progress is delivered with a nod and a wink. Who benefits from developments? Well, who do you think? Follow the money, my friend. When the law is a hammer and you are the nail, from the school of hard knocks to the privatised jail, for some of us the system has been programmed to fail. Follow the money, my friend. Down on your knees as the races run. You've been keeping the peace in the world full of guns. Get up, make a stand, there's still work to be done. And keep your heart sunny, my friend. Keep your heart sunny. Standing on the edge with your arms open wide, saying I've tried and I've cried, tried and I've cried. Remember, there are billions of us on the same side, and keep your heart sunny, my friend. Nursing your bruises in the setting sun. There's children without prejudice, playing, having fun. This world's a special place, a better place, thanks to battles you have won. Yeah? Keep your heart sunny, my friend. Keep your heart sunny, my friend. Keep your heart sunny, our dear. Never give up on hope out there. Never give up on hope. Never give up on hope out there. Never give up on hope. That's a line out of a different song that some of you may know. Nursing your bruises in the setting sun. There's children without prejudice, playing, having fun. This world's a better place, thanks to battles you have won. Keep your heart sunny, my friend. There we go. I've said it before, you know, but the wonderful thing about a piano is there's so much space and time to play around, and the notes when they sustain, and you know, when you just end up playing a different version of the song. I love playing the guitar, but when I play live, it's all about sort of entertainment and dynamics and kind of pace. You know, the dynamics of the room and playing to the room. Just here, I'm just sort of playing to playing with space and time with the notes, and it's a lovely experience. I'm so pleased that I got myself off my ass to do this. Thank you for your kind comments, Rachel Owens. Thank you. Sounds lovely with the piano. Yes, thank you. On the piano, I meant yes. Sounds lovely on the piano. Thank you, our dear friends, and fucking yes, Rachel Robinson. There is hope. We just can't lose sight of it. Did you notice though that line was out of a different song? I was buffering. I went into different song mode. Have you ever done that? Any of you? Those of you that are writers and songwriters, or if you've ever been in a, I don't know if you've ever been in a play, right? When I was a kiddie, I was in the Cub Scouts for my sins, and they used to put me in what was called the gang show, which was a kind of a Scouts cabaret, Cubs and Scouts cabaret, sing along kind of songs around the campfire kind of theatre show that we did once in a blue moon. And when I was very, very young, I wanted to be on stage, so I volunteered. And I always remember, they dressed me up as a cat, which kind of put me off one year for one of those. So I was like, no, I'm not a cat. I need to do something a bit more substantial. And then I got a part in a school play, and this is a true story in that I wasn't very good at remembering my lines, so they gave me a very small speaking part where I was off stage, where I didn't really come on. I didn't come on stage. I had a speaking part which was off stage, and a little sort of feature of years to come. In that I missed my cue one time, and the teacher literally came and dragged me out of the chair backstage and dragged me to the side so I could read my lines because I completely missed my cue. And what I was doing was playing cards. I was playing in the little gambling school that we had round backstage. We had a little gambling school, and I was playing cards there with the older boys and gambling my pocket money away. And a few years later in the Scouts, I actually got done for running a little card school. But that's another story. where was I going with that? I don't know. Forgetting your lines. There you go. Forgetting your lines. Improvising. Yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, because I used to be on stage. I did the gang shows and I did the school plays, and I used to love being in amateur dramatics, but no one ever gave me a lead part. I always wanted to play, and I don't know if you know the play. I always wanted to be Jimmy Porter. The play called is it called Look Back in Anger? There is a play called Look Back in Anger. I forget who wrote it now. It wasn't John Osborne, was it? But Look Back in Anger. And lead character is called Jimmy Porter. And I wanted to be Jimmy Porter, this angry young man. It was my dream in life to play the part. And I don't think I ever I'd never quite made that. But there you go. Good evening. A couple of people who've joined us. John Birch says, lovely stuff, Dazzler. Had my Keep Your Heart Sunny hoodie on today. Wonderful. Still gets lots of lovely comments. Oh, it's very kind. Thank you. We're going to do a new print run of those actually soon. It was Osborne. Thank you, Gary. John Osborne. I'm glad I remembered that. Phil Ferris, my old schoolmate, is here. Phil, you remember the teacher who dragged me off the chair? I remember now who it was. I was backstage playing in the card school in the school play, and I'd missed my cue. And he came round, he picked me up, dragged me out of the kid, dragged me to the side of the stage. Mr. Bridges, is he called Mr. Bridges or Mr. Bridge? Phil Ferris, help me out. We were at school together. Do you remember the guy? He was a tall guy with a bit of a beard, English teacher. Passive aggressive, if I remember rightly. Very kind of passive English teacher, liberal type, but had a bit of an edge to him, on occasions. You know the type. Only what's this one, Rachel? The dog's squeaking in the back. Only real talent can do that and get away with it. There we go. Do you mean waffle? Do you mean get away with waffling? John Osborne. That's not waffling. Look Back in Anger, right? Is a great play. If ever you sort of go and see it, but why does nobody do Look Back in Anger? If somebody did it and performed it, I would go and see it. I really would. It's one of the few plays I would go and see. But there you go. I should play some more songs, shouldn't I? I'm getting to that time now where I'm kind of thinking, oh, maybe one more song, and I'm gonna consult this. I'm gonna just put this on the thing for you to look at whilst I confront the set list here. What you're seeing on the screen there is our forthcoming guest list for live stream Sundays at 11 o'clock, the living room sessions. These are the people who are coming into our house to play live in our living room on a Sunday morning. And as you can see, if you know some of the guests on there, absolutely brilliant lineup. Every single artist on there and act is very, very special, world class. Some brilliant artists, all original songwriters, all wonderful, wonderful, lovely people that I'm looking forward not only to hear them play in our living room, because that's what they're going to do. They're going to play in our living room. We're going to have 3, maybe 4 cameras set up so that we can produce a live video for you each Sunday morning. And then they stick around. The guests stick around, and we all have crumpets and toasted tea cakes together, and it's really lovely. It really is. One more song, I think, and I think I know what I'm going to play, and it's not one that I would usually play, but I'm going to play this. Just you took notes of that, and Sundays 11 a.m. That's where we are. I'm going to play you one more song, and I'm hopefully going to remember this because it's not one that I would usually play. It's a song called Dare to Be, and I'm thinking that this song might be in this year's Buxton Fringe show. Just see if I've missed any comments. Phil Ferris. Phil, better get mine tuned for when you get over to France. Do you know what, mate? I'm definitely getting a passport. I've got to do this. My mate Phil there, he lives in France. He's got a lovely restaurant, haven't you, mate? You've been working hard at that. I can see, you know, online you can see how hard someone works and how passionate someone is about the work that they do. And I've got to come and visit your restaurant, Phil, and yeah, piano or guitar, yeah. Just before I do play the last song, a song called Dare to Be. Thank you very much for listening in tonight. Thank you for all your kind comments as always. Some of you actually some of you buy coffee as well at stereograffiti.com if you want to buy coffee and put something into the kitty. We are about to invest in something, I don't know what yet, but every now and again I get itchy fingers and I need to invest in some technology, providing Tricia isn't listening and she didn't hear that and tell me off later for it. But I think we're about there now. But any contributions to the show, any coffees, we do appreciate them. We've got a little shop on the website, stereograffiti.com. We've got the hoodies, t-shirts, the last few ones that are available are on there, and we've got some unique homemade jewellery pieces that Tricia has made, which are absolutely beautiful. They're wonderful. Go and have a look. Stereograffiti.com, please do. And thanks for not mentioning the ladder behind me over there. Tricia made this wonderful sort of bouquet of fake flowers, but they look beautiful, and it's a hanging basket for the front door, and I had to get the ladders to put it up, and I put the ladders away. But then what happened was, because of the wind and the storm last night, I had to take it down again. And when I put it back up again today, I didn't put the ladders away this time. So it looks a bit scruffy, doesn't it, with the ladders being there? Dare to Be. Here's a song for the times that we live in. Thank you very much. Lots of love. See you all very soon, if not before. We are, me and Trish are playing live tomorrow, 1 o'clock at the Strines Nightingale. If you're around in Marple, 1 o'clock tomorrow, Darren and Trish live at the Strines Nightingale as part of their Easter weekend. Here we go. Mary Moden, if you come to the gig tomorrow, I'll introduce you to Chris Slater. You need to go and play there. It's a great gig. It really is. Here we go. After the madness, promised human rights for all. We were humbled by nurses who brought the comfort after the fall. We heard stories of soldiers who lined the fascists up against the wall. We all had goals in life, so we learned how to pass the ball. Dare to be the revolution without the blood. Dare to be a voice of reason and a force for good. But if they tell you Jack is better than Jill, be the child in class who will not sit still. Speak your mind, break the line, dare to be. The greatest heroes show us their weakness when we think they are strong. The greatest singers inspire us all to sing along. The greatest lovers put things right when they get things wrong. We don't need no panel of judges. Let the children sing their songs. Dare to be the revolution without the blood. Dare to be a voice of reason and a force for good. But if they're starving Peter to pay Paul, show them that the people won't take it no more. Settle the score and show them the door. Dare to be. And if the pessimists choose not to see, be the rock and roll and the poetry. Stand your ground, make a sound, dare to be. If they tell you Jack is better than Jill, be the child with class, you always will. Speak your mind and break the line, dare to be. As Mary Moden would say, dare to believe, to believe. There you go. That was a song called Dare to Be. It's one of those that never gets played live, but it's come back to life again on the piano, which is another one of the wonderful things of switching instruments and giving this a go. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming here again and watching and listening in, and your kind comments. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. I feel like I'm getting some confidence on the piano now. And you know, it's nice, isn't it? One of the things I used to say to myself when I was younger was, you know, never stop creating, never stop learning. I remember there's a time when I sort of in late life, I kind of went to college to do a HND. What happened, a little story for you before I go. When I was at school, and Phil Ferris, I don't know if this ticks your box, don't know if you relate to this, but I was at school, and our generation when we were at school, if you were sort of dyslexic or you had a learning difficulty, you know, it was never really, you know, picked up. The only thing that was picked up was a a chalk duster, and it was thrown at you across the room. If you didn't kind of keep up with the work, the school work, and you didn't fit in the class that you were in, and I found out quite late in life that I have a very mild kind of dyslexia, a trouble reading when there's lots of words on a piece of paper. I've never read a book, and you know, it's for that reason. But when computers came along and I could sort of zoom in and control the text and control the landscape in which I was reading, I was able to read, and learn. So this kind of held me back at school because we didn't have computers at school. So when I went to college a few years later to do A levels and a theatre studies A level and a communication studies A level, I sort of walked it really because I had a computer and I was able to do it. Many years later, I went to do a HND in music and new media management, and again, I had computers, so I got through it. The only thing that I remember from that though was I was telling people that I'd gone back to college, and I realised that was completely the wrong way to look at it. You go forward into college, not back. I'd gone forwards into college at a later stage in life than most. I decided to go forwards and carry on with adult education and learning and developing new skills and adding skills and things to my skill set. And it's a wonderful way to kind of live and to be. Phil, I'm going to mention you again. In your work, you keep adding recipes and new things to the menu, developing all the time, learning new skills and new ways of presenting and delivering food. It's the same thing, food and music. The two things, both very creative subjects, both very creative skills, and I won't waffle anymore. I'm gonna go. Rachel Owens, thank you. Your piano playing is improving. Kiddo, how's that recorder playing going? Rachel, you need to learn that piano. I'm going to just read a couple more comments before I go. Rachel Robinson says, love this, don't think I know it. No, Dare to Be, I don't play it. It doesn't get played. But I think it's going to go in the Buxton show this year, in the Fringe show, because it fits the theme of this year's Fringe show. Mary Moden, not sure you've heard of it. No, you haven't, but it's great. Thank you. Piano playing is improving every week. Never stop believing. Absolutely. We're on message, kiddo. We're on that. Right, I'm going to go. I'm going to leave you to your evening. Thanks again. We'll see you all very soon. If you're around Marple tomorrow, 1 p.m, Darren and Trish are live at the Strange Nightingale tomorrow afternoon, 1 o'clock, lunchtime. We'll be there. We've been practicing, believe it or not. It's a bit posh, isn't it? It's a bit serious, practicing. That's a live gig tomorrow. And then next Sunday morning, 11 a.m, we are back with the live streams, the living room sessions. And there, playing in our living room sessions, we've got the brilliant, wonderful Junie Davis coming over from Runcorn, all the way from Runcorn, to come and play for us in the living room next Sunday morning. And we've got Robin Sunflower the week after, and Mary Moden Band, Tony Orton, Celebratory Cake, Taylor Giacomo. We're doing a Best Bits Volume 2 compilation, and then the Purple Tones, the last show of this current series. So there we go. We'll see you tomorrow. Food and music. Gary, come on. Food and music. Fusic. Yeah, you could that. Food and music. Or food music. Food and yeah, I don't know. Let's play with words. I like to play with words. Last question. Do we have dates for Buxton yet? No, we don't. Sadly, we don't have dates for the Buxton Fringe show yet. They are due any day now, because all the deadlines are coming rolling in. We certainly need them before Saturday. So we should have the dates for the Buxton Fringe show this week, and as soon as we do, we will send them out. This year's Buxton Fringe show is Darren, Trish and the New World Order, and we're busy writing it as we go, because it has to be topical, which means we'll probably still be writing it on the morning of the first show. Why not? That's how you roll. That's how I roll. That's how we roll. I'm going. All right. Lots of love. Thank you very much. I think the final credit, the final thing to show you is that, wasn't it? That there. No, there. That. Yeah. that list. That was the thing I was going to leave you with as I left. I'm going. Bye-bye. Lots of love. Thank you.